you're brand new to GoHighLevel and feeling completely overwhelmed by all the features, this video is for you. I'm going to break down the basics in simple terms so you can actually understand what this platform does and how to use it. Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You will not become a GoHighLevel expert just from watching this video. The real learning is going to happen when you actually get in there and start clicking around. So if you already have a GoHighLevel account, log in and follow along with me. And if you don't have an account, don't worry, I got you covered. I've got an exclusive 30-day free trial. I'll put a link below in the description. If you were to go directly to the GoHighLevel website, the trial would actually only be 14 days. So take advantage of the 30-day free trial, follow along with me. Let's dive in. All right, so when you first log into your GoHighLevel account, you'll see here on the left, this is the launch pad. So this is where you're going to get started just setting up everything, right? All the basics, connecting your email account, even putting in your custom domain. You can get started transferring leads, doing your emails, your marketing, everything you need to get up and running. Also, if you're e-commerce, you can get started building your store. If you're brand new to e-commerce, you can start listing your products, start selling, connecting your payment processor, everything you need to do to get started. Definitely go through the foundational setup. Now, this is my demo account, so yours might look a little bit different, but it is going to take you literally step by step, everything that you guys need to do to get your account set up. And if you need even more assistance with this, if you go up to the right, you'll see here the need help button. The help and support, the customer service at GoHighLevel is top notch. You can go right here and you can do the AI support chat, but you can go directly to a live agent. It's typically 2 to 5 minutes. They respond very quickly, but here's a really, really cool feature that I've not seen anywhere else. You can actually click this button here and you can instantly start a live Zoom call with a support person. So if you have any kind of issues, whether it's importing accounts, maybe it's setting up a website, building a funnel, maybe it's doing something with calendars or contacts or integrating your payment account, you can go live on Zoom and they will help you. So great feature there. Next up is dashboard. Now, the dashboard is where you're going to see all your sales, all your opportunities. I love this because it's a very simple dashboard. You can see all your numbers right there. I know for me, I just like to see the total amount. How many people do I have in there? How many customers? I like to see the conversion rate because that's important. And then you'll see here on the left, you can actually scroll by the different funnels you have. This is just a test one right now, which is strategy calls, but it tells me where they are, right? Did they schedule a call? Did they complete the call? Did they purchase? Are they in the onboarding? And then one, meaning did I actually sell them? So this is just a great quick view of all your sales. And if you scroll down, you can also see the lead source, which is huge because if you're getting leads from Facebook, you're getting leads from Instagram and other sources, it'll tell you how many leads, what the value is for each of those. So you know whether or not, hey, maybe I should double down on Facebook because I'm getting more leads from there and do less Instagram and so on. So it's a great report to have handy. And then you can also look at your Google Analytics, which is really nice. Now, next up is conversations. This is probably one of my favorite features within GoHighLevel. So with conversations, what you can do is you can have your Messenger account in here. You can have WhatsApp, you can have text, you can have your email. So you can have all the different ways that you communicate with people. So for example, let's say that one person you've been emailing with back and forth, but then you're messaging with somebody else on WhatsApp, and then maybe you are communicating with somebody on Facebook, and then maybe you're communicating with somebody on text message. All those will show up here. So you can respond to those people in one place, which is crazy. And if you go to the recents tab, this will show you the recent communications you've had. So I set up a test one here. You can see it communicating with Judd Albring. I sent the email right from here. Again, if it was a chat, you could send it right from here. Everything that you need to do. And you'd have everybody listed here. You could click on the name. Boom. I could send an email to one person. I could click on the other name, send a messenger. So really, really cool feature to have. And then next up, you have calendars. Obviously, this kind of speaks for itself. What was really big for me here is I was able to cancel my Calendly account and I can do everything in here. So people can come in and book their appointments. You can also create custom calendars. So one calendar could be a coaching call calendar. Another calendar could be for a personal calendar, whatever it is. Then you can also set it up for which person should be handling these particular calendars. So maybe you have salespeople, you can have people booking with them directly on their calendar. So if you go down here, you can choose a different team member and their calendar. And of course, you can set all the appropriate time frames and everything. You can select the contact. So if it's an existing contact you want to add to it, you can do that. And then any notes you want to add. And you can also just click here, click new, create the appointment. And then you have all the different views you can do by list. So this is everybody you've set up appointments with. You can look at everything here. And if you've used Calendly or other tools like that, where you've had to integrate it with Zoom and it sends out the link, you can do all that here with GoHighLevel. So you just need to integrate your Zoom, and then you have your calendar link here. It'll send out everything. It'll even send out reminder emails. So if you want to set up a special automation just for that, you can do it. And of course, you can attach it to any funnel, website, whatever you want to do. And then you have contacts. It is very simple to import your contacts here. So if you're with another service, a CRM or a funnel builder, you can easily export those as a CSV file and then simply import them into here. And you have all the different bulk actions, all the different tasks and things that you can do here. And you can set up different lists. So of course, depending on the funnel or the email campaign, you could have contacts in different lists. So if you've ever worked with any kind of email automation, customer CRM software, which is customer relationship management software, that's everything you can do here. Okay. So, pretty straightforward when it comes to managing contacts. Obviously, you can click on the name. By the way, Maureen Baker is fake, so don't try to contact her. But a cool feature here is when I click on her name, I can just send the email right in here. So if I wanted to reach out to her, hey, you missed our call, or here's the link. So I can do all that right here, which is a super, super cool feature. And then we have opportunities. So this is your sales. Now you can have different pipelines. So if you're familiar with pipelines is everybody that you're working with. So a strategy call could be one pipeline. These are all the people that I'm working with who I want to get on coaching calls. I could have another pipeline for people I want to get on a webinar, or another pipeline for a different service, and so on. And then you can organize these different stages any way you want. So for me, I have call scheduled because that's step one. And then the call is completed, and then the call is purchased, and then onboarding, meaning I'm getting them onboarded to the course or the coaching. So let me show you how that works. So if I go to opportunities and I click create an opportunity. Now the contact needs to be an existing contact. So this would give you all your contacts. And of course you could just search by the name. So we'll go with Maureen Baker. I'm not going to worry about this. This is one thing I do want to show you is I want to show you the opportunity because I want to show you how this changes. Let's say it's, is that 35,000, 3,500? And then I can assign it. So if I have a salesperson, I can assign it to them. Maybe you're doing high ticket sales. I can also create a tag. So strategy call, and then I can click create. So that's created. Let's go back here. Let me refresh. And then as I make the calls with her, so the call's scheduled, and then boom, we've made the call. I can now move her to the completed call. So that call is completed. Now, if she's made a purchase, boom, she's purchased. She's now a customer. Okay, there we go. And then of course I can move it to onboarding if she's onboarded. Now let's go back to the dashboard and let me show you what's changed here. So you can see my opportunity value has increased. It was 3,500, it's now 7K. But what I wanted to show you is you can see here the conversion rate. So there's two people, one I've already won, one is open. So that's 50%. So I still have one in there that hasn't closed yet. But if I go back to opportunities, click on the strategy tab here, I could scroll down. So she's in the purchase stage. So what I want to do is I want to take her from an open to a close, which means I want to take her to one. So we won this, the sale has been made, we have her money. Then if I go back to dashboard, it should show 100% close rate. So 7K conversion, 7K opportunity. So very, very cool. If you are doing sales, you're doing coaching, if you have other salespeople, you can add team members. This is a cool feature. Next up, we have payments. So payments obviously speaks for itself. This is where you're going to collect money. You can do all different types of invoices, recurring invoices. You can send out estimates, documents, and contracts, of course, orders. You can do monthly recurring billing, which is nice. All your payment links are here, transactions, different products you might be doing. If something's in collections, your inventories. So this is more on the e-commerce side of things. What I wanted to show you here is if you go to all documents and contracts, GoHighLevel has tons of free templates that you guys can use. And not just for payments and documents. They have free templates for email automation, SMS messaging. They also have, what else? For building funnels, websites, automations, marketing, everything you would need. They have pre-built templates. So this is going to save you a ton of time. But you can go through here and you can see, hey, they've got automotive templates. So maybe you're working with automotive clients. Maybe you're building a website for automotive clients. You can let them know, hey, I've got pre-built agreements, car wash agreements, business and coaching, creative. So all different type of existing templates that you can use. Then you have AI agents. This is another super cool feature. Now, I'm not going to go too deep in this because this is a little bit more involved, but I wanted you guys to know what is possible here is that you can actually create a voice AI agent. Okay, so if you've ever called into somewhere, hi, thanks for calling, press 1 for this. You can do that sort of thing where you can select any type of voice you want, and you can create AI voice agents. So this is a great service to offer to people. You could offer this service to small business owners. Hey, I will set up an AI voice agent for you. You could set up an AI chat agent. And this will take people through the process of, click 1 for this, click 2 for booking, create an appointment. We've all been there. We know what that is. This is a really cool feature that you can run directly within GoHighLevel. It's a great feature to have for your own business, but this is also a service you could offer to businesses. Then we have marketing. Marketing, you've got all your different social media platforms, your Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, you get the picture. This is another amazing feature. I know for me as a digital marketer, I've got people that I'm talking with on Instagram, Facebook. I do stuff obviously on YouTube, occasionally on LinkedIn and TikTok, but now I can manage all my posts in one place. Before this, I had to have another tool, a social media management tool. Now I can do everything here. Emails, you can do all your emails. They even have tons of really cool templates that you guys can choose from. You can create all your campaigns, everything you need to do. You can add countdown timers. So they have all the fun little tricks and things you can do with the countdown timers. You can see here, a bunch of different types you can use. So if you're sending out some sort of urgency email, buy my product, get my thing, you can add timers in there. Then you have trigger links. So you can have your different trigger links here. You can also analyze those as well. And then you have affiliate manager. So if you're selling, say, an online course, you have your affiliate manager tool built right into GoHighLevel. It doesn't have to be a separate tool. And that can get pretty pricey, I know. So having an affiliate manager tool within GoHighLevel is huge. This is where you would set up all your affiliates. So again, if you have an online course, you could send an email to your course list of people and say, hey, do you want to earn additional income? I'll give you 20%, 30%, 40% if you refer a friend, or if you want to do a video about my course. And then they can earn money. So everything is set up here. You can track everything. And it's really just you sending an email, and then they can come in and log in and create their affiliate information, password, get their links. Now, automation, this is your email automation. So if you're not familiar with email automation, if you've ever been on someone's emails list and it's like, how do they know I was interested in these tennis shoes? Or how do they know I was interested in this? They know because you clicked on something or you opened something. So these email automations, you can send out very strategic emails to certain people on your list. If they clicked on something, send them this email. If they didn't open this email, send them a different email, and so on. And these run for you 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. And they have tons of great sample workflows that you guys can use. This is called a recipe. So you can take their existing workflows and use these. You can even do replies with WhatsApp messages, SMS. They have abandoned cart emails that you can use, missed call emails, WhatsApp delivery status, basically every type of email you could think of. Appointment booking. So this is a direct intent on a customer reply to send them booking link or create a manual SMS to help them make a decision. So everything here, guys, is designed to help you grow your business. And then of course, if we go to sites, this is where you can build your websites, your funnels, your landing pages. Now, if you go to new funnel, you can obviously go from blank. You can do the funnel AI builder, or you can go to their templates. Tons and tons of free templates. This is another great opportunity where you can design these templates. You can start with a template, design it. Let's say you're working with chiropractors or dentists, and then you could even sell these templates to people, or you can offer these templates to people when they sign up for a GoHighLevel account, and you can earn commission as a GoHighLevel affiliate. So not only is it a great way to grow your business, but it's also a business within itself. And then websites, you can come to websites, go to new website. They have all these different custom websites that you can choose from. And we'll look at a preview here. So you can come in here, you can simply swap out the images, swap out the text, and it's extremely easy to use. If you can drag and drop, you can use the website builder. Go to stores, they have pre-built stores. If you want to sell anything, come to templates, continue. So all the stores, you don't need Shopify or any of those platforms anymore. You got everything right here. And then you got webinars, of course. You can do your webinars, all your analytics, so your opt-ins, page views. So blogs, if you're a blogger, you can see all the information, right? All your visitors, everything you need there. WordPress, you have a client portal. Forms, this is where you can build opt-in forms, everything you would need to collect emails. You can go to surveys. surveys. You can build surveys right in here. This is another crazy time saver and money saver. You don't need a survey tool like Typeform or anything like that. You can build surveys right within GoHighLevel. You can build quizzes within GoHighLevel. You can create QR codes, chat widgets. It's all right there. Memberships. This is another huge one. This is also in this tab, memberships. This is where you would create your courses. You do your communities, your groups. So if you go here to groups, this is a big one. And this is a group I'm just testing right now. But if you've used other group or membership builders like Google or Kajabi or anything like that, you could see fairly similar in the layout. What I love about this is you have all your discussion right there. Learning, this is where you can add in courses. Members, you can see all your members. You can create events and people can come here, click, and you can link this to Zoom and they can jump right on the Zoom. You have a leaderboard section, about section, and GoHighLevel also has an app so that people can access this directly from their phone. Really, really cool. This is another great feature I love. It allowed me to cancel my membership platform. I'll show you the courses dashboard. So if you come into courses, it is super easy to create a course. Go under the products tab. This is a course that I just started working with. I literally hit create product and it already puts out all the different modules for me. Now, obviously I can go in and change these, but once I go into welcome to the course, I can give the course a title, a description. I can upload images. I can upload videos. Everything I need is right there. And I'll show you just a quick preview so you guys can see what that looks like. And again, I haven't made it really pretty, but if you've used other tools, another cool thing is if you use Kajabi, you can actually click start from scratch or import from Kajabi. So you can actually import your existing course from Kajabi and put it right onto GoHighLevel. Communities, groups, credentials, and then Go Collab. This is a marketplace. Media storage, I'm not going to go over that one, but media storage speaks for itself. That's where you can store videos and images, things like that. And then you go to reputation, right? This is reputation management. This is helping people get more reviews to grow their business. And primarily most people, it's on Google using Google reviews, but they have all the stats here, everything you need. So you could send out a bunch of emails. It says, okay, out of this many people, we want to get 20 reviews. Okay, how many reviews did we get? And you can see here, you can go to requests. It's going to show you everything. We've sent 100 customers via, how did we send it to them? Did we send it to them email, chat, and we asked them for reviews. So out of those, it's going to tell you, how many did we send? How many reviews did we get? And then it's even going to show you, okay, the reviews that these people left. So this is great for your existing business, but also it's a great business that you could offer to people. So you could actually offer this service to people. Hey, we'll help you get more reviews. You get their list from them. You plug it into here and you can track everything and help them grow their business. And then you can show them with proof, hey, this is how many reviews I got for you. Here's the 4-star, 5-star reviews. And you can keep a track of everything right here. And then you have reporting. So if you run ads, you're going to see all the data for your Google ads, Facebook, and so forth. So everything nice in one place. If you're running campaigns for clients, it'll show you the different campaigns. You can click right into those and see the actual ad, see the clicks, the revenue, the ROI. All right, so let's talk about the pricing. Now, for most of you, I would imagine the starter plan is going to be all that you will need. That is $97 a month. You're going to get all the tools you need, everything I just showed you to capture more leads. You're going to get everything you need to nurture and close leads into customers. You're going to get full online booking, pipeline, social calendars, website, funnel builder, chat, and more. And also another big one is you get unlimited contacts. I've been doing this a long time, guys. A lot of places give you, let's say, free up to 1,000. And then after 1,000, they start to charge you. And then once you break 10,000, that's when they really start to charge you. So unlimited contacts and users for $97 a month is an amazing, amazing deal. And then you can set up to 3 sub accounts. So you can have 3 accounts under this license. Again, a great way to get started. Now it says 14-day free trial here. Again, that doesn't apply to you guys as long as you use the link below. And then we have the unlimited, which is $297. Now, again, most of you are going to be at the starter plan, but there are going to be a few of you who might be interested in this. If you're looking at starting an agency and you want to have unlimited sub accounts, which means obviously you could have as many other websites and funnels underneath you for different accounts. So it's a great way to organize, but it's also a great way to offer different services to people. So you could kind of do a la carte where, hey, for this, we also offer SMS each month. I also have a service where I offer reputation management, where I help you get more reviews. So you can use the tools within GoHighLevel and you can turn them on or off per sub account that you're working with. So lots of different ways to grow your business, start a business here. And then of course you can have a branded desktop desktop app. So it'd be custom domains and complete control over the look and feel of the platform, which is another big selling point if you're like selling this as a service to other people. If you haven't signed up yet for the free trial, the 30-day free trial, I will put the link below. If you enjoyed this, if it was helpful, please leave a comment, hit that like button. I appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.